Hello everyone and welcome back to English and Beyond. I am CJ Roy and in today's class we are going to learn about simple future tense. We already learned simple present and simple past and now we move to simple future tense. And in the simple future we are going to learn today about framing sentences, statements, both in the affirmative and negative with lots of examples here. So without wasting any time, let's get started with today's class. First, let's learn how to frame affirmative statements in the simple future. As usual, let's start with our first person I. Now here, before I go one by one, let me just tell you, irrespective of the subject, in the simple future, you have only one format, that is subject plus the modal auxiliary, which I spoke about earlier in one of those videos there. Modal auxiliary will you need to use as the auxiliary verb. So the subject plus will, and instead of will, you could also use shall. But in modern English, the importance, the use of shall is very limited. So you could easily use will and then you are good to go. So hereafter I'll be speaking about will, but always remember that you could always replace will with shall as well. So the subject plus will plus V1, the root form, the first form, the present form of the verb. So in our example, it is write, the right root form, and wrote V2 past and V3 written, past participle. But here we are going to use the subject, will, and then the root form of the verb. So it will be, I will write a letter every day. You will write a letter every day. He, she, it will write a letter every day. We will write a letter every day. They will write a letter every day. So what we need to do, remember here, subject plus will or shall plus V1. That is what affirmative statement. So I will go to Nagpur today. She will come to my house in the evening. My friends will go out. V1, the root form of the verb. And now let's go to the next part, and that is making or framing sentences, statements in the negative. How we should go about it, let's see now. So simple future, negative. First person, always the subject first, I, any subject, any pronoun or any noun that we use, plus will or shall. And then this is the will is a modal auxiliary. So it's an auxiliary verb. So the not should come immediately after this auxiliary. So I will not. And will plus not, the contracted form is won't. I won't. So I will not write a letter every day. So that is how we make a frame a sentence in the negative, the simple future tense. I will not write a letter every day. And this applies to all the subjects here. Irrespective of the subject, we can use, we have only one format, and that is subject plus, will plus, and V1, the root form of the verb, the present form of the verb. So I will not write a letter, or else I won't write a letter. Remember, it is won't and not want. Okay, W-A-N-T, no, this is W-O-N apostrophe T, will not. I won't write a letter. You will not write a letter. You won't write a letter. She, he, it will not write a letter. We will not write a letter. They will not write a letter. So this is simple. The pattern is the same. What you learned in the simple present and simple past, it continues here as well, in the simple future. The only thing in the simple future that you need to remember is that the subject, a sentence starts with the subject. It could be any pronoun, any kind of pronoun, or it could be a noun, and then we need to use will or shall. And as I said, mostly these days we use will, can safely use will. So after this modal auxiliary verb will, we need to use the root form, the present form of the verb that you want to use. Of course, in our example, this verb is write. You could change this to create different meanings by replacing this verb with any other verb. So this is how simple future, affirmative, and negative statements are made. It's simple, and I'm sure you have understood this. It is not any rocket science here. Once you know the pattern continues, only the verbs keep changing. So you have something to take home today. I'm sure that you will go through this and study this so that it gets registered into your brain. So I'm sure that today's class was a useful one for you. And if you found it useful, if you found it helpful, then please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to English and Beyond. And don't forget to tap the bell icon so you will not miss our next English lesson. Until we meet again in our next video, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing with English and Beyond. Thanks for watching. Take care.